So these are the 5 tasks that you're supposed to take in 30 days. Now, if you complete these 5 tasks in 30 days, you'll see significant improvement. Believe me, you will witness improvement in your speaking skills, in your English, and hello everybody, how are you all? Hope you're doing great. So welcome back to another session of learning English with me and improving your English speaking skills. Well, are you all ready for a 30 days English challenge? Well, yes, a 30 days English challenge that is going to improve your English significantly. That will help you improve your fluency in English speaking. Now, I know that you love all the challenges that I create for all of you, and I'm back again with another such challenge. This challenge is an easy to follow challenge that you can follow easily. Even if you think that you don't have time to give to learning English, improving your English, this particular challenge is something that you will be able to follow easily and you'll get time to follow it. So are you all ready for it? I'm Shivangi Gupta, your CELTA-certified English language tutor, certified by the University of Cambridge, the UK. And before beginning, please subscribe the channel so that you do not miss out on any lesson that I post for you on the channel. Please like the video and share it with your friends too. Now coming back to today's lesson, that is the 30 days English challenge. You have 5 different tasks for 30 days. Now I'm going to give you 5 tasks. 5 tasks that you must complete in 30 days. That is why it's a challenge. I've designed these 5 tasks keeping in mind all the necessary areas of English that you must focus on that requires improvement. So it's just not your speaking skills, no, but it's an overall improvement, development of your English. That means speaking, listening, reading, writing, everything is there, vocabulary, everything is going to get improved and you'll see a significant improvement in these 30 days. So let's begin with all the 5 tasks that you are supposed to take up in these 30 days. Task number 1. Task number 1 is to watch any 2 English movies. You have to watch any 2 English movies in 30 days. Now, watching 2 movies in 30 days, I think that's genuine. You can do it easily. And if you think that you cannot give 2 hours or 1 hour, 40 minutes, whatever is the running time of a particular movie continuously, a very useful tip that I want to give you is that you can break it up in 20-minute slots. Like 20 minutes. You can watch it for 20 minutes while you may be having the dinner, you're having your lunch. You can watch it for 20 minutes. You can divide it into episodes, just like with a web series. Now, a web series is a story. You might think that movie is a story, why we are breaking it up, but think it in this way that when you watch web series, it's one long story which is also divided into different episodes. When you watch one episode, is the story complete? No, it's not complete. Yet there is another episode to watch, and that's why we call it binge watching, because then you cannot resist the next episode and then the next episode. You want to know what's happening next. But still, a lot of times what people do is they watch one episode every day. That's it. So what you can do is you can divide it into 20-minute slot and you can watch it in 2 to 3 days if you're not getting time to give to this particular movie at a single time. Otherwise, 2 movies in 30 days, I think that's legit. You can follow it up easily, and this is going to give you good English listening practice. You'll be able to improve your vocabulary. You can do shadowing English practice that I always suggest you to do with movies. The movie shadowing, the shadowing speaking practice. So you can take up that 20-minute slot and do that shadowing practice with the movie. There are so many benefits. What you can do is you can also take up the subtitle techniques that I have told you about in one of my recent videos. So there are lots of techniques that you can take up with the movies. The movie techniques that I've discussed about. You can take that up while you're watching that particular movie. Now, which movie to watch? Come on, you have so many recommendations by me already. So there is a complete playlist on movie recommendation because I've given you so many movie recommendations already. You can select any two of the movies that you want to and start watching them. So watch 2 movies. That's your task number 1. Task number 2. Task number 2 is to learn 20 new words in 30 days. 20 new words. Now, I'm not saying that learn one word every day. I want to reduce that burden because I want you to be relaxed with this particular task you're doing, the particular challenge you're taking up. I think learning 20 words in 30 days is something that you can do easily. If you learn one word every day, still you will have 10 days left for other tasks so that you can divide your time easily and you are able to pay attention to different areas of these tasks. Also, you're able to get some time for yourself, like for your work. If you are short on time, these tasks will help you improve your English in a balanced manner. So 20 words, just 20 words in 30 days. That's what you're supposed to do. You have to learn 20 new words. Now, these words can be taken up from the movies that you're watching, from the other tasks that I'm going to tell you ahead in this particular lesson. You can take up these 20 words anytime, anywhere. You can take up from your environment while you're interacting somewhere. You listen to a particular word, that's a new word. What you have to do is what I have suggested you, that you have to write it down. Write down the word, write down the meaning, and 2 example sentences. The word, the meaning, and 2 example sentences is what you're supposed to do. You have to write them down. Now, when you write it down, you're also getting some kind of writing practice. Can you see what's happening? You're improving your vocabulary, plus with this improvement of vocabulary, you're also doing some kind of writing practice because you're writing it down, and it's very good for your memory retention. That is, you'll be able to retain it for longer time. Plus, you'll be able to use it whenever you want to because you're also paying attention towards these example sentences, which is important to understand the context. So learn these 20 new words, understand the context, and remember to use them. Remember to use them. Use them and improve your vocabulary with this particular challenge. Task number 3. Well, task number 3 is 10 minutes mirror talk practice every day. 10 minutes of mirror talk every day. Now, this is something that you're supposed to do every day. The previous 2 tasks were lenient tasks, I would say. Lenient, why? Because you have your own choice. When you're supposed to watch a movie, when you're supposed to learn a word, you have that particular liberty. But this particular task, mirror talk, is your speaking practice, which is extremely important. You want to improve your English, why? So that you can have good conversations. And what is conversation all about? Speaking English. You have to speak, you have to interact. And in order to speak fluently, you have to do your speaking practice, which is very important. Now, mirror talk technique is something that I love a lot because this is going to give you a lot of areas of improvement. When you do this for 30 days continuously, for 10 minutes, there are so many areas of English you are improving. You're just not improving your speaking, but you're improving your body language, your eye contact. A lot of things gets improved because you have the chance to observe yourself. Whatever you're speaking, however you're speaking, you're able to observe it because you're looking at yourself in the mirror. You are your own assessor. So, mirror talk technique is supposed to be taken every day for 10 minutes. Speak for 10 minutes because speaking practice is important. We cannot skip it even for one day. So, no skipping, nothing, 30 days continuously. And you have to be truthful to your own self. Now, how to take up this mirror talk technique? I already have a video lesson for you. You can go back, check out this particular lesson. And in this lesson, you'll get to know about all the important steps that you're supposed to take. What is the correct manner? What is the correct way to take up the mirror talk technique? You'll be able to pay attention to everything. And if you know how to take up a technique in the correct manner, you will see a great significant difference because you're able to do it in a better way, in a focused way. So results will be better, results will be great. So I suggest go back, watch this particular video and do mirror talk for 15 minutes. Take up this technique for 30 days. Task number 4. Now task number 4 is to read 100 pages. Read 100 pages. Now this is again something that is going to be a more of focused task, not a lenient task, because you're supposed to read 100 pages. But still I'm being lenient because I'm not saying that you have to complete one book in 30 days. Not one book in 30 days. You have to complete reading 100 pages. So I'm being lenient in that way because 100 pages is something that you're supposed to read in 30 days. Now it's up to you. However you want to divide your time is totally up to you. You want to read 5 pages for 10 days and then you want to change your pattern. It's completely up to you. You want to read 10 pages on day 1, maybe 5 pages next day. Maybe you want to skip reading for 1 day or 2 days because you have so much workload. It can be college work, it can be office work. It's all up to you. I'm setting you free to divide your time according to your comfort zone. I want you to be comfortable while reading, while taking up this reading task in this challenge. But you're supposed to complete reading 100 pages. Now, dividing that time is up to you, but you're supposed to read 100 pages. What to read? You can read anything. You want to read something non-fiction? Go for it. You have already the video recommendation, the book recommendation video right here. So go back, check the books I'm recommending you. These are the non-fiction books I'm recommending. And now you already know I have recommended a lot of novels to you already. So if you want to read a novel, definitely you can read a novel. If you have something that is your favorite, a favorite novel of yours, you can take that up too, reread it because it will be easier for you to complete those 100 pages in 30 days. So take up anything that you want to read. Take something that you're interested to read so that you're motivated to read it every day and you're motivated to complete this particular task. So you have to take up a book, take up any book and read 100 pages in 30 days to consume good content in English, because consuming good content is very important. And when you're reading something, you interact with language in a certain way where you're able to retain good sentence structure, good grammar structures, vocabulary, phrases. So that's why reading is important. Read 100 pages in 30 days. Now the task number 5, the last task. Last but not the least, task number 5 is evaluate your progress. Evaluate your progress. Something that you're supposed to do on day number 30. So on the 30th day of this particular challenge, the last day of this particular challenge, you're supposed to evaluate yourself. Evaluate what kind of improvement can you see? What kind of improvement can you feel? There are going to be certain areas where you'll feel improvement, even if slightest improvement, appreciate it, because at times we tend to ignore the improvements we are seeing and we have this one particular goal in mind and we are totally focused on that, how much we have achieved that particular goal. And in order to do that, what we do is we just look at our weaknesses but not the strengths or the improvements. So look at the areas of improvement. Those areas are important for you so that you are motivated and you know what you have achieved and what is left to be achieved. So once you are clear with this is all I have achieved, now you can focus on the areas of weaknesses. That is areas where you're required to improve something. You're required to work upon these areas. So obviously that's also important. Acknowledging our strengths and weaknesses, both are important. So improvement is important, yet what is left to be improved, that is also important. So once you focus on all the areas that are improved, now focus on the areas that still need to be improved. Now these particular areas, write them down. What do you feel you should do for that? You want to improve them, write them down, evaluate your progress and write how you feel after taking this challenge up. Now when you're writing everything down in your journal, this is again a writing practice for you. So we have integrated writing with evaluation. We are doing two things. We are evaluating, which is important, but we are also doing our writing practice in this particular manner. So the task number 5, evaluate your progress. So these are the 5 tasks that you're supposed to take in 30 days. Now, if you complete these 5 tasks in 30 days, you'll see significant improvement. Believe me, you will witness improvement in your speaking skills, in your English, and also your confidence too. Because now you're certain about something, that you've achieved this. There will be a sense of achievement in you, that I was supposed to take up this challenge and I've completed this challenge. You'll feel victorious. And when you do that, when you feel such thing about yourself, you automatically gain confidence to do wonders in whatever thing you're doing. So that means your fluency will be improved and your confidence will also increase. So go take up this challenge for the next 30 days. Take up the challenge, do all the tasks, and improve your English. That's it for today. That was the lesson. Now I'm gonna meet you again in a new lesson. Till then, everybody take care and bye.